Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated, designed with serenity and warmth. It provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Armed bandits storm Royalton Casino. Tobago Panyards come alive with a single pan band preliminaries. And LCU Moonlight miles for diabetes. Good evening, I am Natalie Nancis Montrishard. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 18th November 2025. Now to our top story. According to TTPS reports, around 8:15 a.m. yesterday, two armed masked men stormed the Royalton Casino in Crown Point and announced a robbery, sending staff and patrons scrambling for safety. The suspects demanded cash and an undisclosed sum of money was handed over. Moments later, gunfire erupted as security personnel engaged assailants in a brief exchange. The gunmen then fled the scene, making their escape via a waiting pirogue along the shoreline. Responding officers launched an immediate search of the area and later discovered and retrieved the pirogue believed to have been used in the getaway. One male suspect has since been detained in connection with the incident, though police are still working to determine the full extent of his involvement. Investigators continue to gather evidence, review surveillance footage, and interview witnesses as inquiries into the armed robbery remain ongoing. Last night, the Panyards of Tobago were buzzing with energy as the Tobago region's single-pan band preliminaries unfolded in a spectacular display of musical talent. The event drew large crowds of music enthusiasts, families, and community supporters, all eager to witness the island's finest steel pan performers showcase their skills. Each band brought a unique flair to the competition, blending intricate arrangements, flawless harmony, and high-energy performances that kept the audience captivated from start to finish. Judges faced a challenging task as they evaluated each group on creativity, technical precision, and overall stage presence, highlighting the depth of talent emerging from the island. The preliminaries not only provided a platform for bands to demonstrate their musical prowess, but also celebrated Tobago's rich cultural heritage and the vibrant tradition of steel pan music. The serene setting of Tobago's Canoe Bay Nature Resort was transformed last Saturday night for the Lambo Credit Union's highly successful Moonlight Miles for Diabetes Glow Walk 2025. The event brought out hundreds of participants focused on promoting physical activity and boosting public awareness about diabetes prevention. Here's more.
Union joined the global community in observing World Diabetes Day on November 14th. Their awareness drive kicked off with a World Diabetes Health Fair on Friday at their two branches with a slew of free testing inclusive of diabetes, STD, high blood pressure, cholesterol, and fitness education provided by the Tobago Regional Health Authority and supported by the Diabetes Association. The awareness push culminated in a 4-kilometer walk which started and ended at the Canoe Bay Nature Resort. The Glow Walk, the first of its kind in Tobago, delivered sharp finishes across all categories. In the overall male division, James London secured the first place prize, with Nkosi Tony and Mark London following closely in second and third place. Eslon Price dominated the overall female category, taking the top honors ahead of Siobhan Joseph and Sharice Walters. Highlighting the future of fitness, the junior winners were also recognized, with Jabari Nancis claiming the junior male title and Hasika Farrell securing the junior female crown. This initiative arrives as Trinidad and Tobago contends with one of the highest diabetes prevalence rates in the region. According to the International Diabetes Federation, an estimated 12% to 15% of the adult population, equating to 150,000 people, are currently living with the disease. Given that over 40% of the adults in the nation are classified as overweight or obese, the Glow Walk served as a vital, high-visibility platform for encouraging preventative action and to mark the passing of those who lost their lives to this non-communicable disease. The event was powered by project leaders Kristen Salandi and Christoph Miranda and supported fully by the Lambo Credit Union Board of Directors. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Last Sunday, all roads led to Belmont Road for King of the Hill, Volume 2. a high adrenaline meetup tailored for anyone with a love for motorsports and the thrill of drifting. The event pulled in enthusiasts, spectators and drivers ready to test skill, speed and control on the hill, creating a charged atmosphere from start to finish. Here are the details.
With more than 10 members of the motorsport community from both Trinidad and Tobago vying for the title of King of the Hill, President of the Tobago Motorsport Association, Dexter Sandy, told Tobago Updates that events like this are crucial for the island's sporting growth. He emphasized that they not only showcase talent but also create safe, structured spaces for drivers to sharpen their skills and for fans to enjoy the sport responsibly.
Yeah, King of the Hill Volume 2 is a motorsport event here in Tobago. For everybody who's a part of the drift fraternity. It's really drifters coming out to display their skill, the level of technique against competitors from Trinidad. And the winner goes home with the bragging rights and challenge trophy, King of the Hill.
With over 15 sponsors dedicated to helping the event grow beyond its usual scale, Sandy noted the importance of hosting activities like this for the continued development of motorsports on the island.
Definitely, King of the Hill is growing. This is Volume 2. We've seen over 19 competitors this year. And next year, for the hat-trick, we're looking at trying to bring in international competitors. We're looking to push motorsport in the right direction, sport tourism in the right direction.
King of the Hill Volume 2 delivered an exciting boost for local motorsports, drawing talent, sponsors and spectators together. With Brad Burbal crowned the 2025 King of the Hill, the strong support and rising participation signal a bright future for the sport. Second place, Gerard Stewart. Third place, Akel Smith. Fourth place, Raynard Thorne. Fifth place, Regan Burbal. Preparations are already underway to make Volume 3, the hat-trick, even bigger, louder and spectacular. This is Aliyah Balgabin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
We take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
We waiting so long, the people miss the bacchanal. Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme One Tobago, One People, One Destiny.
The celebration begins with the Tobago Torch Run, led by the Chief Secretary, Assemblyman, and our proud sporting groups.
Then, on November 28th, the THA Triathlon takes center stage. On November 29th, we all head to the Shore Park Recreational Grounds for the Tobago Games, Sports and Family Day, games we used to play from 6 p.m.
Join us on December 2nd for the Thanksgiving Harvest Service at the Shore Park Complex from 10 a.m.
Bring your Tobago produce, share your blessings, and celebrate community. Then, December 3rd and 4th, discover our roots on the Scarborough Heritage Bus Tours. 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
On December 4th, witness excellence at the Tobago Day debate beginning at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Legislature.
And the Tobago Day Awards ceremony, 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex.
And for the grand finale,
December 6th, the cultural concert and drone show lights up the Scarborough Esplanade from 7 p.m. It's all about Tobago Day 2025. One Tobago, one people, one destiny. Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So, even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. No stranger to the Darrell Spring Wim electoral district, Calvin Morris was officially announced as the People's National Movement candidate. He was welcomed to a warm reception from supporters gathered at the Wim Community Center last night. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Speaking at the Tobago Deserves Better community meeting, incumbent PNM candidate Calvin Morris thanked supporters and emphasized that his central message was one of continued empowered representation for the people of Darrell Spring Wim.
And I can assure you, if you think these 4 years was good, we have even better times ahead under the People's National Movement. So as I do this brief introduction, I simply want to leave with you the message that we are looking forward to a representation that will be e-powered.
He noted that the Blossom Foundation has played a pivotal role in driving many of the community's incentives, serving as an engine for local development.
We always felt that representation should not simply be about you relying on the state to fund the things that you have to do for your community. And therefore, this foundation, they have been the driving force behind most of what we have done.
Alongside his candidacy, discussion centered on issues such as contractor blacklisting, youth employment, and the modernization of health and emergency response. They even ultimately underscored a wider call for empowered leadership and signaled the party's broader push to define Tobago's development agenda. Martina Renales Salazar, Tobago Updates Television News.
Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is pushing back after Dr. Keith Rowley's recent Facebook briefing. During the briefing, he questioned Trinidad and Tobago's military ties with the U.S., but within hours, Persad-Bissessar responded on X. No threat, no war, no U.S. launch pad. She insists the nation will not be used for offensive military action and says Rowley's concerns are misplaced. On X, Persad-Bissessar fired off with a 10-point response to Dr. Keith Rowley's claims. She stressed Trinidad and Tobago's U.S. cooperation is limited to training missions, not war. The U.S. has never asked to use Trinidad and Tobago against Venezuela. Kamala reaffirmed sovereignty, a Trinidad and Tobago first foreign policy, and pledged to fight drug and gun trafficking. She promised never to support harm against Venezuelans, highlighted peaceful ties, and assured citizens that no one and no assets are at risk because Trinidad and Tobago is not involved in military aggression. The countdown to Tobago House of Assembly, or the THA elections, is gaining momentum, as another political party is now a step closer to announcing their candidates. Yesterday, the Tobago People's Party, TPP, wrapped up its screening process for potential candidates. The final screening saw all 3 nominees from Scarborough Mount Grace, including incumbent Secretary Trevor James. The 6 nominees from Mount St. George Goodwood are also screened, inclusive of incumbent Assistant Secretary Megan Morrison, among other constituency nominees. The official election date remains unconfirmed, and all eyes are now on the Chief Secretary to set the final clock for Tobago's electorate. Last call to the polls in December 2021. A young leader from Tobago is taking the island's most pressing social issues to a global platform. Tiana Winchester, recently appointed Global Ambassador for the Youth Center for Dialogue and Peace, the YCDP, has outlined her immediate mission, focusing on initiatives to support the well-being of young people across Trinidad and Tobago. Reporter Jewel Green-George has this story.
At a time when global youth are increasingly seeking a voice on international issues, Tobago's Tiana Winchester is stepping up. As one of 50 young leaders worldwide selected for the YCDP's Global Ambassador Program, the Signal Hill Secondary School student is poised to use her platform to drive tangible social change at home. The Youth Center for Dialogue and Peace is an international organization focused on empowering young people with the tools and platform to develop solutions for their communities in areas ranging from peace building to human rights. Winchester sees her role as a critical link between local challenges and global partnerships.
Selected to represent their countries in global conversations with other youth leaders and collaborate on solutions to solve any issues, whether it be global or locally.
Winchester confirmed her first major initiative will address a deeply personal cause, raising awareness for young people battling chronic illnesses. She noted that more visibility is crucial for this vulnerable segment of the youth population.
It's a place that touches home for me because I myself have been living with a chronic illness. So I'll be implementing that. I think that youth living with chronic illness, that needs to be more awareness needs to be done surrounding it. And that is the main objective for this initiative.
When asked about the most crucial issue facing her peers in Tobago, Winchester immediately cited mental health. This aligns with regional studies, one of which reported a depression prevalence rate of 25.3% among adolescents in Trinidad and Tobago secondary schools. She is advocating for stronger support systems and open dialogue.
I think that will be mental health. I hear a lot of issues about that, especially surrounding education and schools. Sometimes youths are battling with things that nobody else knows about.
The young ambassador believes the visibility her role provides will ultimately open doors for future generations, ensuring Tobago's youth are not isolated from the international stage.
Youth deserve to have an international stage where their voices can be heard, and I believe this role really opened doors for that.
Winchester confirmed her project is currently in the planning stages and will soon be seeking volunteers and sponsors on her social media platforms. Jewel Green-George, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Who said the elderly can't have fun too? We're talking good food, proper music, lots of games, and a day at the beach they will never forget. From the time we left the compound at Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, the vibe was already established. Wheels up and seatbelts on. Watch now, when we touched down in Pigeon Point, everybody was ready for excitement. But before anything could take place, we had to secure our bellies. You ever play bingo by the beachside? Well, that was the first activity on the roster, and boy did these seniors have fun. However, others wanted something more physical, so we brought out the ring toss, and not even arthritis could have stopped them. Well, I was blown away at how straight these people were. Are you sure this is a home for the elderly? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. But nothing beats the song of good steel pan by the shores while we take a dip in Tobago's finest water. Wait, more food again? This is my type of event. The energy was amazing and nothing short of a blessing. Pick up Heavenly Care Home for the elderly, because joy doesn't retire, laughter doesn't age, and memories like these last forever.
To a stranger.
Welcome back. Trinidad and Tobago has secured zero tariffs on key agricultural exports to the United States, a move officials say will strengthen the trade and boost opportunities for local producers. According to a government media release, the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs has confirmed that Trinidad and Tobago will benefit from zero tariffs on several agricultural exports to the United States, including vital nitrogen and phosphate fertilizers. The ministry noted that Trinidad and Tobago maintains a multi-billion-dollar export relationship with the United States, its largest trading partner for both imports and exports. Officials say this move strengthens local producers' access to the U.S. market and marks a significant boost for the nation's agricultural sector. The YMCA Aqua Warriors made their mark at the ASAT National Open Short Course Championships in Couva. Under the guidance of coaches Mosi Dinoon and Rochelle Pierre, they capped their campaign with distinction, bringing home 8 medals, an overall team trophy, and a series of strong finalist showings. John Prokop dominated the Masters 25 and over division, winning 5 medals and the overall trophy, with gold in the 100-meter freestyle and 50-meter backstroke. National athletes Amaya Henry and Antonio Jordan showed promise in the open category, with Henry placing 6th and 7th in A finals of the breaststroke, while Jordan took 1st in the B finals of the 50-meter breaststroke and 4th in the 100-meter. The Tobago YMCA Aqua Warriors return with pride and momentum, inspiring Tobago's future champion. Every day, we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. For a social media poll today, we asked, which action do you believe is most necessary to resolve the country's current chronic foreign exchange FX shortage? 1% voted to devalue the TT dollar to better reflect its market value and discourage imports. 83% voted to increase investment and incentivize new exploration in the energy sector to rapidly boost foreign currency earnings. 8% voted to implement aggressive tax breaks and funding for non-energy exporters. And the last 8% voted to introduce tighter central bank controls and prioritize FX allocation only for essential goods and services. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. The weather report is up next.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At DIGICEL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
We waiting so long, the people miss the bacchanal. Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme One Tobago, One People, One Destiny.
The celebration begins with the Tobago Torch Run, led by the Chief Secretary, Assemblymen, and our proud sporting groups.
Then, on November 28th, the THA Triathlon takes center stage. On November 29th, we all head to the Shore Park Recreational Grounds for the Tobago Games, Sports and Family Day, games we used to play from 6 p.m.
Join us on December 2nd for the Thanksgiving Harvest Service at the Shore Park Complex from 10 a.m.
Bring your Tobago produce, share your blessings, and celebrate community. Then, December 3rd and 4th, discover our roots on the Scarborough Heritage Bus Tours. 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
On December 4th, witness excellence at the Tobago Day debate beginning at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Legislature.
And the Tobago Day Awards ceremony, 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex.
And for the grand finale,
December 6th, the cultural concert and drone show lights up the Scarborough Esplanade from 7 p.m. It's all about Tobago Day 2025. One Tobago, one people, one destiny.
Here's a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy conditions are expected, with a few isolated light to moderate showers occurring over some areas. A brief reduction in visibility may occur near any showers. The minimum temperature is forecast to be around 24 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 25 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy with a few isolated to scattered showers developing during the day. There is a medium chance that some of these showers could become heavy or thundery, particularly during the afternoon. In the vicinity of any heavy showers or thunderstorms, gusty winds, street flooding, and isolated ponding are possible. The maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach around 31 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas will be moderate, with waves between 1.5 and 2 meters in open waters and up to 1 meter occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. A high wind alert, yellow level, comes into effect from 6:15 p.m. today, and persons, especially marine users, should exercise caution. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:03 and sunset at 5:39. And that's how we ended this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Armed bandits storm Royalton Casino. Tobago Panyards come alive with single pan band preliminaries, and LCU Moonlight miles for diabetes. I'm Natalia Nancy Montrishard. Thank you so much for joining us and have a good night.